That was fun. That was exciting. Sorry, trying to wake up. So, I'm making this video real quick before I step into work because I got a ton of messages from my friends and acquaintances that I've met. They're trading in Bitcoin and all that. And everyone's freaking out because the coins are pulling back in price as if this isn't normal. What's wrong? You should be happy. I woke up happy. I mean, when I logged into CoinMarketCap and I saw that all of the coins that I wanted to purchase are on a discount, yeah, this is good. I would, you know, it's crazy. So many people are freaking out. Like, I got so many messages and I'm like, oh my God, why are people freaking? It's had like a 15% retreat. And even if it has a 40%, 50% pullback, that's great. Like, after pushing up, look, after Bitcoin pushes up to new levels and it pulls back, that's a great thing. And it's not until you see lower lows and lower highs and constant just crashing, that's when you need to worry. Okay. This is a very good thing when you trade stocks, when you trade forex, futures or commodities, not futures. You know, usually when there's a dip, for investors who feel confident and believe in what they're investing in, this is a great thing. This is like NVDA, the stock, which is rallied up to like $200 and something. If it were to drop, if it were to have a sudden pullback, a 25% pullback, and it dropped down to like 120 or something, 130, I would be so happy to buy a ton of NVDA stocks because it's such a solid stock, and a pullback just means that it's on discount. In my opinion, the stock is worth $300. Today's November 30th, 2017. I say that it still has $100 to go. We'll see. But yeah, don't freak out. Don't start panicking. Don't start selling. All the people, look, the reason why it's even having such a pullback is because there's people who have been getting into, have been buying Bitcoin since. There's whales that got in at $10. There's people who got in at $500, $1,000, $2,000. There's people who got in at $5,000, $6,000 a few weeks ago. You got to realize, when people bought in at $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or less or more, you know, somewhere around there, and it gets up to $10,000, $11,000, they're gonna take profit. And when they take profit and they sell part of their coins, it's gonna make the price go down. And since they are holding a ton because they got it at a way better price and they got it, they're investors, and they were probably ahead of all the smart people and got in better. You have to expect this. You have to understand that the people who have been holding and helped the price even get to where it is, they have to take profit at some point. You can't be ridiculous enough to hold on to your currency forever. You have to take profit. I mean, any smart investor would. If you get greedy, you get burned every time. So if you're one of the people who bought in at 8, 10, 11,000 and it starts crashing, stop freaking out. Just hold on. In fact, if anything, be a little excited. If Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum, if they are to drop 40% by the end of this week, my plan is to buy more. I have cash ready to buy more. I actually want to stock up on a discount price, if you ask me. Now, don't go all out. Don't go freaking pull out a loan on your house or pull out a loan on your car or something like your only car. That's ridiculous. Like, what's wrong with you? No. Be smart still. Be conservative. If you're young and you don't have commitments like a family and kids and stuff like I do, now's the time to risk a little more. But that doesn't mean go crazy and risk everything you have. You're going to lose everything you have. So I wanted to share that. I wanted people to not freak out. And I wanted people to actually be happy and enthusiastic to just pick up more at a better price to make more money later. It's as simple as that. If someone came to you, if you really like vanilla lattes, right? And you usually pay $4 for a vanilla latte at Starbucks. And let's say now McDonald's offers the same vanilla latte, just as tasty. You actually might like it a little better for some reason. And it's only $2. Would you not stop? Would you not be much more willing to buy a latte every morning now, after paying $4 every morning, to paying $2? Yeah. McDonald's got me. They're smart. But I'm also smarter and I take my value. Just think of it like that. It's a discount price right now. Alright? Don't freak out. Don't go sell yours. Because then what happens is, a person who should sell, a person who in my opinion, I expect them and I would personally sell if I was in their position, right? A person who's been holding and has made a significant amount of profit, and they take their profits, right? They sell some, push the price down a little bit. If the majority of people weren't such newbie investors and so untempered, and if they actually held on to their currency when the whale started selling, and instead of freaking out, they always held and purchased actually more at a discount, the price would never really dip that bad. Price would dip for a couple hours, but then if all the people who are newly in stepped in and bought at the discount price, Bitcoin would be even higher than it is right now. But of course, trading, investing is such a mental and psychological game that this is why we have all the principles and concepts that we do. There's a reason for a lot of the indicators that you see on trading platforms. It's because a lot of them have to do with math and just pure, math and percentages and probabilities, and some of them are based off of how it's like RSI, relative strength. A lot of that has to do with mental, like how people think and how people are going to react, and you can see within price action, you can see the emotions in people. It's really incredible when you really devote yourself to trading and investing, which is like something that I think that if you're not doing, if you want to be an investor or trader, anything in the financial industry, and you are not obsessing enough to where you're constantly educating yourself, reading, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos, everything, just completely immersing yourself in cryptocurrencies, finance, investing, stocks, forex, all that, then just stop. Because you're going to hurt yourself. I mean, you create opportunity for people like me, for the people who are hungry and the people who aren't looking to make money. The people who are here because they just want to be able to have the bragging rights that I can sit at home and take pips from people all day. I love that. I love the competition. You have to love the hustle. You have to love the grind. You have to love the education. Do you know how much when I'm at work, I have my headphones plugged in all day. All day. Any of my coworkers will tell you. I have my headphones plugged in all day listening to Forex podcasts, stocks, investing, YouTube videos, Audible, audiobooks. It's nonstop with me. And this is why I have confidence in myself. I'm nowhere big right now. I'm not doing it. I mean, some people might say that for my age I'm doing it a little. But there's so much more to life. There's just so much more. There's so much more to trading. If you do not have a passion for this, if you are excited, if you don't wake up I wake up. Like, check this out. This is my routine. All right. I wake up. Damn, that makes me look fat. I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning. I wish I could wake up at 12 and catch the London session. I live on the West Coast Pacific time, so the London session for Forex starts at 12 a.m. No, I wake up at 2 though, which is right around halfway through the London session, and I catch the beginning of the US session, which starts at 5 a.m. my time. I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning every day. I make a coffee, go straight to my laptop, log into my Forex account, open up my cryptos, my Exodus wallet, take a look. Oh, okay, cool. I love this. I go to work, and even when I have to concentrate on work, I just have my headphones plugged in and have all the things that I need to be learning and that I need to have subconsciously in my mind. I just have them playing, and I have new information, and I'm constantly taking out old and obsolete information, like things that I learned in school, and I take them out to make room for the new thing that I'm gonna put in. You know, I kind of like to think of the mind as like it's like a cup, right? If you have a cup and it's full, right? You have a cup and it's full. If you wanted to fill this cup up with more coffee, it'd be very difficult. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult. It's just that it would overflow, and I mean, you just wouldn't. Any of the new coffee you're pouring in would come out. Or what you could do is you could take out half, a quarter. You could take out all of it. I mean, you get what I'm saying. Take out half. Hey, now you got room to put more in, and maybe this coffee's better. Maybe this coffee is more useful. Maybe this coffee is more productive. Maybe this coffee has a better way of thinking. Fill your cup up with new things that are going to make you feel motivated and confident and excited and all these great things. Life is all about being positive life is all about your train of thought, your thinking. I've come to learn that in the past couple of years by following mentors and all these great people like Tony Robbins, super inspirational. This stuff is key. You know, if you really want success, I recommend you immerse yourself around following successful people. You know, you don't have to know them in person. You don't have to call someone up for them to be your mentor. Really, think about it. If a person who is mentor worthy, mentor material, is constantly putting stuff out on social media, that to me he's basically telling you what he would tell anyone else. I mean, unless this mentor has an ulterior motive, which I don't think so. I mean, granted, yes, if you didn't take your time picking out your mentor and you follow some yo-yo who's broke, and I mean, broke in the sense of like, you know, he's not as successful as like what real success is. You know, just because someone has a house and a couple cars does not mean they're successful. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're wealthy. To some people, middle class is rich. Yeah. Well, it's 7:05 now. Been up for roughly 3 to 4 hours. Woke up a little late today. If you guys have any questions, if I can help out with anything, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to make a video later. Stay away from high yield investment programs. Stay away from BitConnect. Stay away from all that trash. I'm going to make a video on that later. So stay tuned. I'll catch you then. Bye.